The year is 2025. The world stands still, holding its breath in a moment of profound transition. The world mourns the passing of Pope Francis, a figure of humility and compassion who guided the Catholic Church through a turbulent era. His leadership was marked by a deep commitment to social justice and a relentless pursuit of peace. His death ushers in a period of uncertainty and anticipation as the faithful await the selection of his successor. The air is thick with both sorrow and hope as millions look to the Vatican for guidance. The weight of history hangs heavy as the College of Cardinals prepares for its sacred duty, electing the 267th Bishop of Rome, the next Vicar of Christ, the next Pope. This conclave is not just a ritual, it is a moment that will define the future of the Church. The passing of a pope is always a momentous occasion, but the passing of Pope Francis carries a particular weight. His influence extended far beyond the walls of the Vatican, touching lives across the globe. He was a transformative figure, a champion of the poor and marginalized. His actions spoke louder than words, as he tirelessly worked to uplift those who were often forgotten by society. His papacy will be remembered for its emphasis on mercy and dialogue. He reached out to other faiths, fostering a spirit of understanding and cooperation in a world often divided by religious differences. His absence leaves a void in the Catholic Church and indeed, the world. The empty chair symbolizes not just the loss of a leader, but the end of an era. As per tradition, the governance of the Church now falls to the Cardinal Camerlengo. This role is crucial, as he ensures the continuity of the Church's operations during this interregnum. He will oversee the day-to-day affairs of the Vatican until a new pope is elected. His responsibilities are vast, ranging from administrative duties to maintaining the spiritual well-being of the Church. This period, known as the Sede Vacante, is a time for reflection and prayer. The faithful gather in churches and homes, seeking solace and guidance through their faith. The Church looks inward, preparing for a new chapter in its long and storied history. The cardinals engage in deep discussions, weighing the qualities needed in the next pope. The world watches and waits, curious to see who will inherit the mantle of St. Peter. News outlets from every corner of the globe cover the event, highlighting its significance. The selection of a new pope is not merely a religious event, it is a global event with far-reaching implications. The new pope will influence not just the spiritual direction of the Church, but also its role in global affairs. The next pope will inherit a Church facing numerous challenges, from the rise of secularism to the ongoing climate crisis. These issues require a leader who can navigate complex social and political landscapes. The decisions made in the coming weeks will shape the Catholic Church for years to come. The world waits with bated breath for the sight of white smoke, signaling the election of a new pope, a new shepherd to guide the flock. The process of selecting a new pope is shrouded in secrecy and steeped in tradition. This ancient ritual, known as the papal conclave, is a time-honored event that has been carried out for centuries, each time with the same level of reverence and solemnity. It all unfolds within the Sistine Chapel, the artistic jewel of the Vatican, where Michelangelo's breathtaking frescoes bear silent witness to this sacred ritual. The chapel, with its magnificent art, provides a serene and contemplative environment, perfect for the gravity of the decisions being made within its walls. This is the conclave, a Latin term meaning with a key, signifying the cardinal's isolation from the outside world. The term itself evokes a sense of seclusion and focus, essential for the profound task at hand. Once the cardinals gather, the doors of the Sistine Chapel are closed, and the cardinals are cut off from all outside communication. This act of closing the doors is symbolic, representing the cardinals' commitment to their sacred duty, free from any external influence. No phones, no internet, no contact with the outside world. This complete isolation ensures that the cardinals can focus entirely on their deliberations, without the distractions of modern technology. This is to ensure that the cardinals can deliberate in peace, free from external pressures. The atmosphere within the chapel is one of deep contemplation and earnest discussion, as each cardinal weighs the qualities and virtues of potential candidates. The secrecy surrounding the conclave only adds to the mystique and intrigue surrounding the process. The world outside can only speculate and wait as the cardinals engage in their solemn task. Inside the Sistine Chapel, the cardinals participate in a series of secret ballots. Each vote is a step closer to selecting the new leader of the Catholic Church, a decision that will impact millions of lives. To become pope, a candidate must receive a 2/3 majority vote. This high threshold ensures that the chosen pope has the broad support of the College of Cardinals, reflecting a consensus among the Church's highest officials. Each day, ballots are cast and burned. The burning of the ballots is a time-honored tradition, a way to maintain the secrecy of the voting process and to signal the progress of the conclave to the outside world. Black smoke billowing from the chimney above the Sistine Chapel signifies an inconclusive vote. This signal tells the waiting world that the cardinals have not yet reached a decision. The world waits with bated breath for the sight of white smoke, the signal that a new pope has been chosen. This moment is one of great anticipation and excitement, as Catholics around the globe look to the Vatican for news of their new spiritual leader. The conclave is a process shrouded in mystery, a stark contrast to our modern world of instant communication and constant connectivity. In an age where information is readily available at our fingertips, the conclave remains a rare instance of deliberate and thoughtful decision-making carried out in seclusion. Yet it is this very seclusion that allows the cardinals to focus on their solemn duty. The quiet and contemplative environment of the Sistine Chapel provides the perfect setting for the cardinals to reflect on their choices and to seek divine guidance. They are choosing a spiritual leader for over 1.3 billion Catholics worldwide. The significance of this decision cannot be overstated, as the new pope will guide the faithful and shape the future of the Church. The weight of this responsibility is immense. Each cardinal feels the gravity of their role, knowing that their choice will have a profound impact on the lives of millions of people around the world. The conclave is not just a ritual, it is a deeply spiritual and significant event in the life of the Catholic Church. In this age of artificial intelligence, even the sacred realm of papal succession isn't immune to technological speculation. The convergence of faith and technology is a fascinating phenomenon, raising questions about the role of AI in religious traditions. Advanced algorithms, fed with vast amounts of data, now offer their own predictions on who might ascend to the throne of St. Peter. These algorithms analyze historical data, voting patterns, and even the personal characteristics of the cardinals to make their predictions. Could AI, with its ability to analyze trends and patterns, hold the key to unlocking the secrets of the conclave? The conclave, a deeply spiritual and secretive process, has always been shrouded in mystery. But now, AI attempts to bring a new level of transparency and predictability to this ancient tradition. One such AI making headlines is ChatGPT, a language model known for its ability to process information and generate human-like text. ChatGPT has been trained on a diverse range of data, enabling it to understand and predict complex scenarios, including the election of the next pope. Using data points such as age, nationality, theological stance, and career trajectory, ChatGPT has identified Cardinal Pietro Parolin as the frontrunner in the race to become the next pope. Cardinal Parolin's extensive experience and influential position within the Vatican make him a strong candidate. The idea of AI predicting the pope might seem far-fetched to some, even sacrilegious. The notion challenges traditional beliefs and the divine nature of the papal selection process, leading to a mix of curiosity and skepticism among the faithful. Yet, the use of data analytics to understand complex events is becoming increasingly commonplace. From predicting election outcomes to forecasting economic trends, data-driven insights are now a part of many aspects of our lives. While AI might not be able to predict the whims of the Holy Spirit, it can offer valuable insights into the qualifications and potential of the candidates. By analyzing various factors, AI can highlight the strengths and weaknesses of each candidate, providing a new perspective on the selection process. The involvement of AI in papal predictions has sparked debate and controversy. Religious scholars and technology experts alike are weighing in on the implications of using AI in such a sacred context. Some view it as a harmless exercise, an intriguing intersection of technology and tradition. They argue that AI can complement the spiritual process by providing additional insights and fostering informed discussions. Others see it as an intrusion into a sacred process, a sign of technology overstepping its bounds. They worry that relying on AI could undermine the spiritual and divine elements of the papal selection. Regardless of one's stance, the fact that AI is even part of the conversation highlights its growing influence in our world. As technology continues to evolve, its impact on various aspects of our lives, including religion, will likely become even more pronounced. The dialogue between faith and technology is just beginning, and it promises to be a thought-provoking journey. Cardinal Pietro Parolin, the current Secretary of State of the Vatican, has emerged as a leading contender in the eyes of many Vatican observers, and even AI predictions. His deep experience in the diplomatic corps, his multilingualism, and his reputation as a shrewd negotiator make him a formidable candidate. Born in 1955 in Italy, Parolin's journey to the upper echelons of the Catholic Church has been marked by a commitment to dialogue and diplomacy. He served as the Vatican's top diplomat in Venezuela and Nigeria, navigating complex political landscapes with grace and skill. His tenure as Secretary of State has been defined by his efforts to foster peace and reconciliation in various global conflicts. Parolin's supporters point to his deep understanding of the inner workings of the Vatican, his vast diplomatic experience, and his calm and collected demeanor as qualities that would serve him well as Pope. His ability to build bridges and foster dialogue could be invaluable in a world increasingly riven by conflict and division. However, some critics view Parolin as a somewhat cautious figure, perhaps too entrenched in the Vatican bureaucracy. They question whether he possesses the charisma and vision to lead the Church through the challenges of the 21st century. Despite these criticisms, Parolin remains a force to be reckoned with in the